Hello and happy Thursday. Welcome to Elegant Sentiments today. I'm Cheryl Abernathy, the owner of Elegant Sentiments and an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope that you like the card that we're going to share. This is weekly card share number 15. Woohoo! So we're excited about that and I hope you enjoy our work. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for today's card, we're using the Real Red and Burlap ribbon combo. This very pretty ribbon, I like that. And Real Red ink. We're going to be using the Nested Essential dies. This is the die, the second largest one is the one that we'll be using for today's card. And then, of course, I'm still stuck on the Layering Leaves stamp set. This is just a beautiful set, and I love working with it. So here is the card that we're making today. And it uses the ribbon, of course, and all the products that I showed you. Just a nice, cute little note card. And, of course, I have everything already cut for us. We have a I don't know how long this ribbon is. I think it's about 7 inches. Yeah, it's about 7 inches long. One piece of each of the ribbon. And then we have the die cut in basic white, and we'll use that for our sentiment. And then we have 4 by 5 1/4 in Real Red, and 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 in Crumb Cake. We have an A2 card base in thick basic white, and then our inside is a 4 by 5 1/4 in basic white that I've gone ahead and stamped the leaves on that. And the coordinating envelope is the basic white medium envelope, and we've done the stamping ahead of time for that. So let's go ahead and do some stamping. I'm really excited because it's new product time. We've got a new catalog that's going to be available starting next month. It's the September through December mini catalog. So I can't show you the inside, but I can't wait until I can use it. And I am way behind schedule because I haven't even placed my order yet. Can you believe that? But anyway, so we'll be excited to start using some of the new products in that catalog. You're really going to like it. So we are going to start by doing some stamping. We're going to stamp some leaves onto this red panel. Again, that's 4 by 5 1/4. And let me get my stamp mounted here. And we're just going to randomly stamp that around the paper. No rhyme or reason, just stick them on there. And I love that same color. And I move it around so that you're not just going in the same direction with each stamp. And I love the tone on tone stamping. I think it's really pretty and adds a easy way to add some extra dimension to just a plain piece of cardstock. Let's see. I'll have this one go this way. And put one up here. And let's see. Maybe we'll just do a little teeny piece here. Now let's have it go this way. Maybe straight. Yeah. And get a little of that corner right there. And I think that is, maybe we might do a little more, a couple little teeny spots right here. And here. Okay. So it doesn't matter how you do it. I just randomly stamp those around there. And then the next thing we want to do is take our 2 pieces of ribbon and put them together. I just kind of line that red ribbon inside that burlap. It's got some stitching. You can see that stitching on there. It's really pretty. So I like that white stitching to still be showcased when I add it to the card. So we'll just pull that up and put that down. Let's see here. Put some on both sides. And I like to do, well, let's just pull one piece up first. How about that? And then we'll do that second piece. We'll put a little adhesive there. That second piece down in the center. And then I like to hold it up and make sure it's straight before I put that other side down. That looks pretty straight to me. Bend that over and then add a little bit for that. There we go. And then we'll add this onto the 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And put some. And I like to go respect. I typically would cut some of that ribbon off, but I didn't do it this time. It's not hurting anything. We'll go ahead and put it on. But I just do make sure that it's covered really well so I don't have to worry about it popping up later on. We don't want that. And then we make sure that we've got a nice even border all around. And once we have that, then we just take our bone folder and make sure that we've got a nice good connection there. And then that is our panel. So we can go ahead and put that onto the front of our card base. I want to burnish these edges just a little bit, make sure they're nice and smooth. We're taking our tape runner. You can use glue, whatever you like. That's what I say. Use whatever you like. Use what you have. But hopefully you like Stampin' Up! Products and you have plenty of them. And then I got a little fuzzy there. Let me take my rubber eraser. This thing is good, not just for glue. It's good for when you have little extra pieces of cardstock. You can just erase them right off. So my blade on my trimmer wasn't sharp. I probably should have replaced it when I did that. So that's the inside there, or the outside, almost done. But before we finish the outside, let's go ahead and put our inside piece in where we can write our little note. I've got some leaves already stamped on there to coordinate. Oops. I just put some red ink all down the middle. That's not kosher. But not to worry, when you do that, nope. When you do that, it's always good to have an ink eraser and a sand eraser. So I have my sand eraser here, and I'll go ahead and erase that off of there. Oops. Well, what? Oh my goodness. I see what the problem is. I've got ink on my hands. Trying to figure out where was this red ink coming from, and it's on my fingertips, so we'll get it off of there and then we'll go ahead and finish. But the sand eraser is really nice because it'll allow you to get that ink off and you won't ruin your your project in the process. And you'll have to go over it a couple times, but it's well worth it not to have to start over. I thought I saw a little smudge there too. There we go. Yeah, so check and make sure you don't have ink on your fingers when you're picking up your project, which I did not do. So then we'll go ahead now and stamp our sentiment, and I'm just going to use the Hello sentiment. All of the cards that I made for this week use this sentiment on both my blog posts, the one that I did Tuesday and the one that's coming tomorrow. I'm still using this sentiment because I just love this font. I really wish I knew what the font is. I probably should look for it. Let me see. Can I make that fit? Yeah, that can fit. So we'll just stamp this sentiment onto, oh no, we don't want that. Let's get it so we got the whole stamp on there. How about that? And then we'll just stamp the sentiment onto our die cut. There we go, nice and pretty. Get this out of the way. Get any extra ink off my fingers. Inky fingers are fun, but not when you're inking up your card with inky fingers. Okay, so we'll take this out, and I use, this is a stamping, I don't know what this thing is called, but it's a piece of foam, and when you're using the photopolymer stamps, it's really nice to use something that gives it a little extra cushion. The photopolymer doesn't have the cushion that the red rubber does, so when you're stamping with photopolymer, you want to make sure you have something to cushion what you are stamping. So just a little tidbit there. And let's see, which way do I want this? I think I want it to go that way. And then we have the bow that we've made already. Let's see, I think I'm going to put it on that way. And take some glue dots. And grab a couple of those off of the, oh, here's two together. Huh. A defect that works to my advantage. And stick that on there and just put that on there. And then I embellished this with some retired pearls. They're some of my favorite. They're no longer on the line, but I use the Pearl Basic Jewels. And if you don't have Pearl Basic Jewels, you can use the flat adhesive back pearls as well. So I have these and I'm going to use them up. So I said, well, we may as well put a few on this card. And that's what I did. I'll put just a couple of them on there. And we'll put one, oops. Runaway pearls. I'm always chasing my embellishments. Okay, there we go. You're upside down. I got you. There. Well, there you go. So that is today's card using the layered leaves stamp set and the nested essentials dies. Really quick, really pretty, and easy to do. So I thank you. Oh gosh, that's really not clear. Huh. I wonder what's going on with my camera. I do apologize. I didn't realize the let me hold it up. There. I don't know what happened. We lost its clarity. But that is today's card. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like the card, and I hope that you'll come back next week. I'll be back with card number 16 to share. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're watching the replay, please be sure to like my video and give a thumbs up, and we will see you next week. Until then, live graciously. Bye now.